Good morning, you're joining me on Christmas Eve. We are doing another hill from the miners list. This is on the current list the second to last hill I've got to complete for the channel. And we're doing Rhymney Hill, which is 457 metres I think. So reasonably high, but you park quite high up next to Brimback Park. Very nice lake there. And the ascent is not too taxing. I'm just trying to find a reasonable footpath up, avoiding all the wind turbines. So the weather is improving. Some of the tops are still a bit foggy and misty. But as you probably already have seen, I've been here before on better days with the drone because there's quite a good play park in Park Brimback. So I've brought the kids here a few times and I've taken the drone up at least a couple of occasions across the lake, and I've tried to fly up over the hill as well on a clearer day. So on a clear day you get really great views across the open moorland to the central Brecon Beacons and kind of views over towards the Sugarloaf and the Black Mountains range as well. So it's a very peaceful part of the world, a very peaceful hill. There's been more people walking around this morning than I expected, especially given the weather when I got here wasn't great. But it's looking pretty good now, so hopefully when we get to the top we'll have the odd patch of clear sky to give us some views. So the walk up is quite interesting in a way because it's hard to know what the best route is. I don't quite think wind turbines and common land quite know how to get on with each other because there's signs on the access track saying no unauthorised access, all those kind of stuff. But then there's loads of footpath styles leading you directly onto the land with access to the access paths. So I don't quite know how they kind of coexist successfully. But there's a myriad of ways up here. I've come a bit of a circuitous route really because I wanted to look at the stand-in stones as well. But we are pretty much, summit's right in front of me at the top now, 457 metres, so it's reasonably high. But again, because parking up quite high, it's a very gentle walk up here, and it's just topped by a little pile of stones, which I think just about marks the highest point. But there are a few different locations up here that all kind of look a similar height. Views, take them in. Very foggy now. It's clearing right at 1 minute and it's misting and fogging over the next. But hopefully I've got enough footage from previous occasions that I've been up here to make this a video with some views. But yeah, a nice enough hill. I did and ah whether to put it on the miners list, but I think for the lake at the bottom, for the decent views, and it's definitely one of the hills in the more industrial parts of South Wales as well. So I think it does qualify on the kind of the basic rules I made up. Has got a reasonably decent summit view on a clear day. Definitely got the industrial links. And it's a nice walk, it's a nice loop. We're going to loop back, going that way, back down to the other end of the lake. So it is a proper circular walk, and because you're parking high up, it's one I would say most people could manage. Just obviously pick a safe route up to the high point, which is easily doable. I just meandered off a little bit today to take in those stand-in stones. So we're going to work our way back down now. Hopefully the weather will break again, but it's really mild actually. There's a slight breeze, but it's very, very mild. The wind's not even cold. So you can tell it's Christmas Eve, coming to Christmas. Zero chance of any kind of white Christmas or any kind of snow or cold weather, just the normal drizzle, rain, mild weather that we get here in the UK. If you want to see snow, you have to put the TV in, I think. As I said earlier, this is the second to last hill in the miners list, so once I do the last hill, there's potentially one more in the South Wales Valleys which I'm going to add to the list. I've never actually walked that, so on a nice day, hopefully in January, February time, I'll walk that as well, maybe add to the list. Then it will be finished for the time being. I don't know if I'm going to go any further west and pick out some more hills there. But I'm going to try and make a short video that just goes through all 40 odd of them, just really quickly, just the summits and stuff, and a little bit of a viewpoint of each, just to have them all in one place, really, have what it would be if you wanted to go and complete this hill list yourself. So yeah, I'm going to mosey on now, and fingers crossed we'll get some better views in a minute. So just over 5 miles in the end. The fog and mist never cleared, it never got as nice as it was on the way up. So didn't use the map too much going back down, so I wandered around the hill and roughly found my way down, but yeah, the visibility was very little, but pleasant walk, a good hill, and hopefully got enough footage in good weather to show that it's definitely worth its place on the miners list. So if you made it this far, a huge thanks as always for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you in the new year on the next video. Thanks for watching.